At the edge of eternal midnight, sunlight surrenders to darkness, and the ocean reveals its most closely guarded alien secrets. Here, nature abandoned all rules, inventing transparent skulls, parasitic lovers, and mouths so vast they swallow prey larger than themselves. Every square inch bears the weight of a freight train. Yet delicate jelly creatures thrive where submarines would implode instantly. Turn off your sunlit expectations. We descend now into blue darkness, where Earth's strangest residents have waited millions of years. Transparent skull reveals tubular green eyes rotating upward, hunting silhouettes against fading sunlight in the Twilight Zone's mysterious blue haze. Cloaked in webbed arms like a living umbrella, it turns itself inside out when threatened, drifting silently through oxygen-starved depths. Countless tiny lights flicker like stars in an underwater galaxy, their photophores creating nature's most spectacular living constellation display. When attacked, it erupts into a brilliant blue pinwheel of light, screaming silently for help through the dark, empty water. A living lantern dangles before needle-sharp teeth, luring doomed prey into the gaping maw of this nightmare made flesh. Invisible red searchlight beams from beneath its eye, seeing what no other creature can in the absolute darkness of midnight. Mouth larger than its entire body, unhinges like a living net, swallowing prey whole in the emptiness where food is treasure. Eyes the size of dinner plates scan the void, tentacles armed with serrated suckers reaching through ink-dark waters for prey. Standing motionless on elongated fin stilts, it waits like a living statue for edible debris to drift into its patient mouth. Ear-like fins flap gently like a cartoon come alive, gliding over the seafloor where pressure would crush a submarine instantly. Ghostly pale and gelatinous, it thrives where pressure equals 800 elephants standing on every square inch of its body. Crawling across ancient sediment, it vacuum cleans the sea floor, converting dead organic rain from above into life in crushing darkness. Scavengers of the deepest graves, these armored crustaceans swarm fallen whales, transforming death into feasts in absolute darkness below. Single cells larger than your hand build sandcastles on the seafloor, creating miniature forests where tiny creatures find shelter. Arms stretched wide across the freezing mud, it endures pressures that would pulverize bone, surviving on whatever death delivers. Covered in silky blonde hair, it farms bacteria on its own arms, dancing in poisonous, superheated water near volcanic chimneys. No mouth, no stomach, no gut, just a red plume breathing poison, while symbiotic bacteria inside turn sulfur into life. Living where water boils at 400 degrees, this fuzzy worm survives the hottest place any animal calls home. Eyes evolved backwards into light sensors. They navigate by heat alone, swarming the chemical gardens where sunlight never reaches. Rainbow light ripples along 8 moving combs. This living prism drifts through darkness like a spaceship made of pure light. A colony pretending to be one creature stretching longer than a blue whale, each segment specialized for hunting or reproduction. Males are tiny parasites fused to the female forever, becoming nothing but sperm-producing appendages in the ultimate evolutionary sacrifice. Mirrored flanks reflect nothing downward, becoming invisible from below, while its own lights erase its shadow from above.